The truth about being a baby brand in the marketplace when you're trying to sell online to wholesalers, there's this big time marketplace where people can go and post their products to be sold by other kind of smaller retailers, which is a great start for a baby brand like Go Brazy Energy, which is the brand that I own. However, when it comes to things like taking into account the margins on the product, so you buy a product for X amount of dollars. Ideally, you want a 3x your product minimum when you're selling it to a wholesaler, and then you want them to be able to also double back their money as well. So typically 50% margins. However, when you're a baby brand, you've got to start somewhere, and margins typically in baby brands, especially product-based companies, are terrible. So my margins don't allow me to sell at a 3x my product ever, to the point where people have told me that I shouldn't even sell to wholesale because of how terrible the margins currently are. But this is product of volume. So as the volumes of the product increase, then these margins are going to get better and better and better and better. And eventually I want to own all the verticals so that this product can be as inexpensive as possible, and then really take care of its employees, take care of the brand's employees in the process. So all this to say, this company that I am currently looking to be a wholesaler on their platform, this is what you expect. And when you retail, okay, my cost to make it, retail cost to sell it to consumers, but then the middleman, the wholesaler price. I'm not supposed to wholesale already, but we got to do what we got to do to expose as many people to the product as we possibly can, and hopefully keep people from having to worry about paying shipping. So I'd rather a business pay shipping and then essentially lose on my end, because people can have the product versus not having people to have the product. So it is what it is. You got to take your wins and your losses. So you get discovered by retailers in this marketplace, and you'll pay a 15% commission on orders from the marketplace. My margins already suck. Cannot 3x the product to wholesalers. We're barely 2xing if we get people that want to buy it at the 2x price. You'll pay 15%. So now you're talking about this 2x and what the Brazy brand actually gets out of this. Because we can't 3x our product, it's almost like knocking into that just barely breaking even to sell the product as a wholesale, which means, let's say there's a pallet of product, and this pallet of product costs, we're going to use a round number, $10,000. If this product costs $10,000, to make this $10,000 worth of product again, it's probably going to take you 12 to 13. So if you can't make more than $10,000 off this pallet of product, you have to put in another $3,000 to $4,000 to get this product made. That's that's where my current brain is, because you're not just selling the product. You're losing product because of marketing, expenses, damages, literally anything. But then you're also losing money on the acquisition. So 15% commission on the orders in the marketplace, plus a $10 new customer fee on first orders. So it's essentially just, a cyclic game of how fast can we expand to improve our volumes, which means please go to gobrazy.com and buy Go Brazy there. Thanks.